Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ted, and I'm bringing you guys a gameplay commentary today. Not sure how long this commentary is going to be, and not sure what the gameplay is going to be, so just kind of bear with me. I got something special for you. I'm sure it's going to be a great gameplay, but I don't know what it is, because depending on the commentary length, I'm going to find a gameplay to fit the commentary. And what I want to start doing is commentaries about my high school career. And I got 1 week left of my last year in high school, moving on to college or university, if you're a UK person, next year. So I wanted to go over some some high school memories, the ups and the downs, some good times, some bad times, and just more of the funnier times, and kind of the evolution, I guess, of myself over high school. And if you're in high school right now, if you're an upcoming freshman in high school or upcoming 9th grader, you're going to find these commentaries probably beneficial to you, because you'll learn a little bit about the high school life and about how different things are. So I want to get started in 9th grade, and I guess I'll do an episode per grade because each grade was so much different. 9th grade being probably the second best. Senior was definitely the best year of my life. And junior year, which was last year, being the worst year of my life. And you'll learn why I say all that stuff in the coming up commentaries. But let's get started with freshman year. The biggest thing with freshman year obviously was the transition. You're coming from middle school, which is more of a popularity contest more than anything else, all the way into high school now. And if you're stuck in middle school right now, say you're a middle schooler right now, you're 11 or 12 years old, and you're going into high school or maybe next year or the year after that, the one main thing that I can say it's probably going to be reassuring to you is that high school is a place for everyone. I do feel that everyone has their place in high school. Back in 8th grade and 7th grade, I really felt like it was all a popularity contest. I could easily count off the top 10 most popular, I'm using air quotes here, most popular kids in the class. And I think that was what the whole school was ran on. Everyone tried to listen to the most popular music, have the most popular shit. I mean, I remember me just like begging my parents for iPods and new phones because I thought it was the cool stuff. And whenever I got that stuff, I'd like totally bring it to school and show it off, even though I wasn't supposed to have that stuff in school. Just because I thought that was the cool thing and I'd be popular because of it. Well, in actuality, it doesn't happen like that in high school whatsoever, which I'm totally glad of, and I think most people can agree. When you get to high school, it's different. When I got to high school, it wasn't like a popularity contest. You just had a group of friends, and there's so many kids in high school, so much more, at least for me, it was a lot bigger of classes. I just found kids that were more similar to me and had similar interests as me, and you make a lot of new great friends. The classes are bigger sizes. I had 35 kid classrooms in high school, and there's also a bigger diversity of people. You'll meet some people in high school that are very, very different than each other. You'll meet emo kids, maybe black kids if you've never seen a black kid before. I know everyone's different, every school's different. But you meet a huge diversity of people, and you meet some great people. But the one thing I can give to all freshmen that when you start out high school is be very, very, very open-minded, because everyone's different. And I think to make friends and to make the best friends, some of the best friends I have right now, I would have absolutely never talked to 2 years ago because of the things they do, because of the way they are. But because I'm a lot more open-minded right now than I was maybe even 6 months ago, I've got some of the best friends in the world right now. And I'm on top of life as it stands right now, being senior year. But I'll get more of that in my senior year commentary. But let's get back into freshman year. I mean, the first day of school, let's get into that, for example. Everyone always says, I remember everyone was telling me, oh, you're fresh meat, because that was what they called the freshman, was fresh meat, and trying to get you scared. And everyone was scared. I mean, everyone went into high school the first day nervous that they wouldn't know anyone because it's a whole new school, a whole new crowd of kids. And I was right there with them. I was scared, and scared as fuck, to be honest. But I ended up making some great friends. And the outlook you need to have on it is go in there emphasizing, I'm gonna make some friends. I'm gonna get some friends. I'm a cool guy. I'm gonna have a great time in high school. That's kind of the outlook I took on it, and that's why I ended up having such a great time in high school. I'll take for example my brother. My brother, I love him to death. Don't get me wrong, but my brother did not have very many friends in high school because he was very, very kept to himself. And I'm kind of the exact opposite. I'm a huge extrovert. I like making new friends, getting myself out there. And because of that, I met some great people over high school. And you need to go into freshman year with that outlook, or else it's going to lead to a very, very bad high school career. The people you make and the friends you meet the first year are the ones that are probably going to stick with you for the rest of your high school career. Some maybe not so, but I've had some great friends all the way since freshman year that I met, and they're absolutely great friends still. Also, the classes are very, very, very fast-paced compared to middle school. At least that's the experience that I had. I was learning at maybe 1 or 2 lessons a week in middle school, or I'm sorry, one lesson every 1 or 2 weeks in middle school, and then when I get to high school, I was learning 1 or 2 lessons a week and having a test every single Friday. And the teachers, I had great teachers, but sometimes I still wouldn't catch on very quickly, and it was a much faster-paced thing. Like I said, there was 35 kids per classroom. I didn't always get the attention that I needed, and the pace of the school was so quick. And as far as high school goes, it's a lot harder as far as curriculars go. Also, one thing I'll definitely stress is it's not like middle school anymore. The grades that you get in high school really do count, so you can't just blow it off. I kind of blew off senior year, and I kind of regret that now, but not so much. I'll get into that once again, senior year commentary. But in freshman year, it's the beginning. You know, you need to, whatever you do freshman year as far as like your academics go, is going to set a standard for you for the rest of your high school career. If you really blow off freshman year and you just kind of fuck around, don't really do anything, it's going to set a pace like that for the rest of your high school career. You don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you stay on target for the rest of your high school career. You want to make sure that you start off with A's and B's as average. That's what I had at least. And then, you know, kind of slack off senior year. I'll let you have that, but never slack off for your freshman year. You want to have a good start to your high school career. Also, like I was saying before, the biggest thing is making friends that you can live with and that you can just hang out with too. School career and outside school career are two completely different things. I had friends that in school they were my best friends, but I would never want to hang out with them after school because they were very, very bad influences. And I knew they were, but I'll still hang with them because they were kind of the popular crowd. And in ninth grade, I was still kind of considering the popular crowd thing. By freshman or by sophomore year, I completely dropped that whole thing because it really didn't matter. But in freshman year, you need to find friends that are not just cool, you know, cool guys in school, but are guys that you can actually hang with, guys that you can share your feelings with. And the other big thing that starts up in freshman year is all the drama. There was no drama back in middle school, at least none that I can remember. There was very, very little. But the second you get into high school, suddenly it's all about relationships. It's all about, you know, dating and so much drama, partying, smoking, drinking. All that stuff is going to encounter your lives sometime throughout high school year unless you completely shun it out. And I'm not going to be your mother. I'm not going to tell you to shun out, you know, drinking and smoking. I think everyone needs to find out for themselves. For me, I found drinking was fine. I don't personally smoke because I think that I just don't want to follow the norm. I think the norm people smoke, and I just don't want to be that another statistic, you know. And I also don't like the effects of my friends when they're smoking weed. So it's up to everyone though. You know, I'm not going to say don't do it because I don't want to be your father or your mother and say, hey, that's a bad influence. Because personally, I don't think it has any negative effects on people whatsoever. But it needs to be determined for yourself, though. It is illegal, so take that into consideration when you're doing it. But you need to learn your influences. You need to learn who yourself is, to be honest. I learned a lot about myself during freshman year that I just, you know, just appears that you never even thought about. The type of people that you are. I personally, when I got in freshman year, I didn't cuss. I didn't say any bad words whatsoever. I didn't drink at all. In fact, I wouldn't even talk to people if they drank because I was so conservative, so closed-minded like that. I wouldn't ever talk to someone if I knew they smoked weed. I wouldn't talk about sex at all because I was like totally off topic or off you know, the charts for me. I was like, you know, I was clear-minded. I was very, very focused on doing good in school, having good friends, being a very good Christian. And I'm still that way, but I'm a lot more open-minded now, and I think there needs to be a good balance there. I might do a commentary on Christianity in high school later on, because I think that the two, and I know I don't have many Christians out there, because I know that a lot of gamers are not Christians whatsoever. But that's no offense to y'all, I just know that I've got the general synopsis there. But at high school, you need to do balance Christianity or religion of any matter for that matter, and high school, because there needs to be a healthy balance of following your religion and staying on track with school. And getting out there, getting a personality, developing interests for yourself, and everyone kind of self-develops a lot during the high school years. So I think it needs to be for yourself. Anyways, as far as freshman year go, I'm going a lot broader than freshman year here. I didn't mean to at all, but you know the way I commentate. I kind of get on a topic and then ramble endlessly. But as far as freshman year go, I guess the main things I've learned over freshman year, at the end of freshman year, I'd learned popularity was no longer existent. You have your own core group of friends, at least that's the way it needs to be. You need not worry about popularity as much as getting a core group of friends and making best friends that are going to be good outside and inside school. Also, don't worry about influences. Find out what you do for yourself. Don't listen to others. Find out for yourself what you're going to do in high school, what you're going to let happen to you, whether you're going to have sex or not, whether you're going to drink or not, whether you're going to smoke or not. It needs to be determined for yourself. Don't let people outside of your influences, you know, kind of outside of your circle influence you. Listen to your friends, listen to your parents, listen to your heart, listen to your religion. Those are all big things. Take those all into account and determine it for yourself. And the final thing is make sure you stay good to your studies. Don't let high school be just a little trash in the bucket for you. Don't flunk out of high school because it really does lead to the rest of your life. There's always stories of people, you know, Einstein never graduated high school, whatever, went on to be one of the smartest guys in the world. That's true, but they're very, very rare situations. It's not going to happen for most people. A high school education and more importantly, a college education are very, very important, and you need to stick with your studies. Stick with your schooling career. Don't ever blow that stuff off. And that's the main advice I'm going to give for upcoming freshmen. I'm going to go into my other years later on, but I think freshman year was the most transitional for me. And as far as being closed-minded, freshman year was it. I completely shut myself out from a lot of things that going back I wish I could have changed. And I'll talk more about how I evolved a lot over the course of my different years. I'm actually going to do all these commentaries in a row right now, so I'm going to get all the feelings out at once, and I hope you guys pay attention to this series. Tell me what your guys' opinion are. I know most of y'all have been through freshman year at least by now. I know a lot of you guys are at least 14 or 15 years old. What was it like for you when you came into freshman year? Let me know in the comment section down below. I read all the comments, and I might reply to a few more on this because this is a more in-depth personal commentary. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Once again, I don't know what the hell it was, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go find the gameplay to cover the commentary length now. And sophomore year's coming next. It'll be a shorter one because sophomore year was very, very simple and short for me. But then junior year and senior year are the most in-depth for me because junior year sucked dick for me. I absolutely hated it. And more on that later on. And then senior year is the best. That's my most recent year, and I'll share a lot of memories. That'll probably be the longest commentary. And stay tuned for that. I'll actually leave links if they've been released, but they probably won't be released if you're one of my subscribers and you're just watching it the day it gets posted. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary. Other than that, guys, leave a comment on what you learned from your high school career, your first year, and I'll catch you guys later.